Oh, welcome to another DragonLance Saga gaming episode. Today is bracket one of our Advanced Dungeons and Dragons School of the Games tournament live play. It is Mazda Guild Ember the 21st. My name is Adam, and I'm being joined by Kim. How are you, my dear?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for joining. Now, this is a whole tournament setup, and we are basically the test case. So I hope you're okay with being a guinea pig here with me.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, I would like to take just a moment and thank all the DL Saga members for your amazing support. If you'd like to join the community, check out the links in the description. You can even pick up Dragonlance gaming materials through my affiliate links. And if you appreciate all the products I produce or projects, I've also started a Patreon where you can become a patron and help keep it all going. Every one of these Dragonlance Gaming episodes also serves as a fundraiser for nonprofits that support our active duty service members and veterans. All donations go directly to those organizations. All right, so we are setting this up where we're actually in the Age of Might before the Cataclysm. So you can see the map of this age, and the Kingdom of Istar, the Empire of Istar, is where we're actually focusing the game. So you can see going into Istar here, and then ultimately the Grand Lord City of Istar. And we are in the School of the Games. And if you're not familiar with that, that is the arena where slaves and previous champions who want to continue fighting or run slaves are actually running this massive tournament arena in the Lord City of Istar. So that is where we are sitting currently. And I would like to invite you, Kim, to introduce your character and let us know what you look like.
Yes, my name is Tharok Varn. My nickname is Iron Maw. I'm a young man in my 20s, short dark hair, got a long sword and a shield. Pretty much, looking forward to doing some battle here. I really enjoy, swinging a sword, and it's been a while.
Oh, great. Great. My name is Selena Shadowspear Maris. I come from the desert lands of Kur. I have been enslaved. I tried to rail against the oncoming sort of stifling of free speech that the king priest has issued through the Edict of Thought Control. And I was rounded up with others by the Knights of the Divine Hammer and thrown into this arena, probably like many of the other enslaved gladiators. I'm not a fan of fighting for this empire. I'm not a fan of this empire at all. So we're gonna kind of see how this thing turns out. But I am pretty adept at fighting. I had to learn how to take care of myself in the deserts. So hopefully it won't be a one-sided battle as Tharok whips my tuchus. Okay, so we are sitting back underneath the arena. It has like this false floor where all the cells are, and we're sort of in the staging ground. There's another battle happening above us, and we can hear the roar and thunder of the crowds screaming as these gladiators are striking each other and making headway. The thundering of the stomping of all the patrons watching this is just sort of echoing and booming all around us. It sounds like the Colosseum will actually collapse on top of us a little bit as the massive timbers of Valenwoods that are holding up this false floor for the arena are sort of shaking and creaking from time to time. A little bit of dust falls down on top of us in the sort of torch lit environment that we're in. I sort of look over at you. So, are you ready for this?
I'm pacing back and forth, really getting excited because drinking in all the roars and the sounds, and I'm like, I want them to hurry up and get us in there.
I don't mind waiting a little bit. I mean these are going to be fake weapons after all, right? I mean this is just for show, right?
That doesn't mean we can't have a good dust up in the meantime. But yeah,
Right? No, that's
It's
true.
not like we're gonna die or anything.
Right, right. I'm a little concerned about the pits if I'm being 100% honest, because while the weapons may not be bladed or sharp edged, those pits still look pretty deadly to me. So, I'm not going to ask you not to throw me in a pit, but if you could maybe refrain, that would be wonderful.
I just dance around them.
I'll just dance around it. Okay. So we hear this thundering as clearly someone was a victor, and just shouts and cheers go up. It's really hard to hear or understand through the throng and just the distance below the crowd itself who they're cheering for or who was fighting before us. But you do hear the massive thunder of this mallet on a gong as it sort of silences the crowd. And we hear the call of Arak, the master of the games, the brutal dwarf that runs all of the school of the games here in Istar. Hear ye, citizens, nobles, warriors, and faithful of the Grand Lord City of Istar! Welcome to the great arenas of the mighty School of the Games! Here beneath the watchful statues of champions and amid the roar of the crowd, we honor our glorious King Priest of Istar and the splendor of our empire. Know this, the King Priest's banner flies high above all, his justice and strength celebrated throughout the lands. He has brought peace, order, and renown to Istar, and it is his honor that these contests are held. And the School of the Games is no mere spectacle. It is an institution of challenge. And the crowd roars of blood and roars, thunder and triumph. More roars, almost deafening everyone. Famed across the Holy Empire for proving who among mortals may claim victory? Who among fighters may claim the mantle of legend? Now, in tribute to the King Priest, and this is where our guards have sort of collected us and separated us to our separate entrances. They're moving me over to the northern side, and they're moving you to the southern side. In tribute to the King Priest and in celebration of our eternal city, we bring forth the combatants of this day, worthy men and women whose names will echo in the halls of Istar and beyond. First, stepping into the glow of the torches and into the roar of the crowd, Therak Ironmal Varn, hailing from the northern forges of the Empire. It is said his hammer arm was unmatched, and in his resolve unyielding. And the guards sort of push you out of that southern doorway. How do you greet the crowd as you exit?
Well, I raise my sword and shake it in the air and just give out a roar. Yeah,
Everyone
let's
screams in
hear it.
unison. Ah, Thorak! Thorak! Just sort of pounding on the actual arena seating area, and it's just shaking the entire floor. I mean, you sort of have to like balance yourself momentarily just from the sheer cacophony of it all. And then he screams out again, and opposing him, Selene Shadowspear Maris, the fleet-footed warrior of the southern sands, swift of blade, cunning of mind. And I come stepping out, just sort of spinning the spear around in some martial maneuver, and posing, and then shouting, fist in the air, Kar! Kar! Calling out my homeland. And not as many, but still people are screaming out, Selene! Selene! And as the thunder is, the voices sort of echoing and the floor of the arena itself vibrating, we see each other across hundreds of yards of this arena. And then in the center of the arena rises 2 levels surrounded by various pits. In the south, it is flames shooting up, tickling the edge of those walkways up to the first level. And each level is sort of connected within itself. And then The outer levels connect up to the very top level. Each is 15 feet above the other, capping out at 30 feet. The pit to the east is full of boiling oil. The pit to the west is full of charred coals that are actively burning, and then blades are swinging around in that northern pit. So none of us should be falling into these pits lest we do not come out again. We will meet the gods at the gate of souls if we do. So, this is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to start with initiative, even though we are hundreds and hundreds of feet away from each other. So, if you want to roll a d6, you should see a little d20 dice roller on the left side of the screen. And I think there might even be an initiative button that I'm sort of looking for. All right, you got a 5. What did I get? I got a 2. So you have the initiative. We're not really in one-on-one combat, so I'm not going to worry about weapon speed as of yet. But you have 120 feet. Where do you want to go? And sort of describe your actions as you're moving through.
Okay, I'm looking around, looking at the pits and trying to decide, but I think I'm going to run this way because I want to make sure and do a show in front of Eric.
Right. I just heard someone drop their phone.
So I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to do a giant flourishy bell thing.
Oh, nice. You can hear Eric scream out, "That will get you nothing in the arena, but I appreciate the gesture of respect anyway." All right. So I think Celine is going to take directly to the actual tower itself. So she goes 60, 50, and then let's see. Oh, geez, I just squished her. Let me zoom in so I don't do that again. So that's going to be 60. So that's 120. That's her full move. So she's just running up, trying to get to higher ground so she can tactically deal with anything that might happen after this. So let's roll initiative again. So after each round, it's just another initiative to see who has the advantage. Okay. So in this particular case, I rolled a 2. Oh, no, I rolled a 5, sorry. And you rolled a 5. All right. So we're acting at the same time. We're far enough away that we can't really engage in combat at this moment. But go ahead and move yourself to where you want to go.
Okay.
Sort of trying to see you over all of the structure of this ramps.
I'm going to just sprint all the way up to the top.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm not sure I see that you went all the way up there, but that's going to be 10 and then 35. That's 45. And I get to the top and I see you. And I just sort of flourish and get my spear at the ready. And that's going to be my turn. So let's do initiative. This time we're going to be adding in weapon modifiers. You have a modifier of 5. I've got a modifier of 6. So let's do a d6 for initiative. I got a 2. So 2.6 for me. And 1.5 for you. So I'm going to go first. So I'm going to charge forward and just lash out with my spear, trying to strike you as I pull it back and then spin it around as a defensive motion. Let's see. Come on, baby. Roll high. As I ran, I mean, it was a 7. So, oh, that's damage. So I rolled a natural 1. So I started running up and I tripped and stumbled over that very top step. I sort of used the spear to sort of balance myself as I spun around and did that little flourish, trying to act like I did it on purpose, but clearly I ate shit for a minute. So it's your turn now.
At least I'll laugh a lot first.
Like, all right, don't make me look too foolish.
Let's see here. We're going to take the longsword and we're just going to swing it overhead and down.
Oh no. We are rolling really low. You bring the long sword down, and I parry it off with this spear. Let's get initiative and see who goes next. Oh, 1. All right, you go first. Come on, we can roll high 1s.
Well, he's going to give a curse and just swing back around and send it at you one more time. Yeah.
Wow. So I duck down out of the way as your sword swipes right where my head was a moment ago. On my turn, I'm going to sort of do this flip turn around and just sort of maneuver around the side. Really, just for show. And then leap in with my spear to assault you. And an 11 is not enough. I need a 16 to hit you. And so I strike out with my spear. You just bring your sword down, parry it off, and we're back at initiative. Oh, wait. Excellent. Let's just go back and forth because we were supposed to roll initiative before I moved. Or no, I think you did have initiative. All right, so let's roll initiative again and see who is going to go first here. Oh, that one didn't work. It just came through as a chat.
It didn't come through. Oh. Also spell it right.
There we go. So you have initiative, so go ahead and go.
All right, let's see here. We decided we're going to come running across this way, make you chase us for a little bit.
Nice.
Come over here where it's warm.
So did you run and jump off the edge there? Or did you run down and around?
I ran down and around.
Okay. I'm going to watch you run down and around, and I'm going to leap. All right, so I'm just going to run a strength athletics check. Ooh, success. So I ran and jumped off and just landed just as the bridge itself starts to like bend under the shock weight of me hitting it from the 15 feet above. And I'm sort of like bouncing, like looking around like, oh crap. I didn't think, thought that was going to hold, but I didn't know it was going to be so rickety. I'm just sort of looking at you like, you know, very precariously balanced on the edge. Like, okay, let's be cool. That's initiative.
Okay.
All right, you've got initiative.
Again? Ooh. Well, let's see. I think we're going to try and shove you off towards not into the fire the other direction.
So let's do opposing strength checks as you reach out and try to force. Oh crap! I got a 19, so that's a failure. So you push me off the edge. I'm gonna try to grab on with my hand with a dex check. So I'm dangling on the edge, like push me off. I'm flying back. I grab out with my hand, just dangle underneath it for a second, just looking down as my body swings underneath precariously as the fire shoots up and singes my boots. I'm just like, whoa, be easy, please, please. For my turn, I'm going to climb back up and just sort of like go, like rest myself for a second, like, asshole. Let's do initiative. Ooh, I got a 5 this time. All
Like you
right.
got it.
I'm going to try to strike you, and then I'm going to run down to the other ramp to the ground to try to get away from this sort of dangerous area. All right, so here comes my attack roll. Wah! Wah! A 16, and your armor class is 2, which is what I need to hit, but I have an armor class adjustment of -2 if I'm targeting
Oh,
that. So I need an 18 to hit you, which sucks. So I bring my spear out to strike. You parry it off with your sword, and I rush away. Let's see. So that's 40 here, 50, 60. Well, here. So I'm like rushing down, trying to get to the bottom here so I don't get kicked off again. All right, it's your turn.
all righty. Seeing you go that direction, we're going to go the opposite way.
Oh, nice. Whoa.
That sounds a good spot there.
So you rush down around the side and you're just sort of waiting for me. I'm just like, shit. And that's when we hear a roar that sends shivers down our spines and causes our stomachs to drop. The lion or the tiger roars from the gate that I came out of.
Oh, no.
Dun, dun, dun. And now the lion is a part of this as it sort of steps out of the gate itself on the north and just roars out. And it just echoes, and the crowd goes crazy, just freaking out, loving the idea of us fighting each other and a tiger at the same time. And my face just drops as I turn to look at you and like, can we please team up? Just for the tiger, and then we'll go back.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do some initiative for all three of us. So if you agree to team up, it'll just be I'll roll for the tiger and you'll roll for us. Is that what you want to do?
Okay.
Okay. So this is the tiger's roll. He got a 4. What did we get? We got a 6. All right. So I'm going to have you go first on this. So what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? We have to deal with a tiger.
I'm going to go left if you want to go right, and we'll just sandwich him in the middle.
You got it. I might just go straight up this ramp to the other side. Be faster.
Oh, well, I went the long way.
Wait, if you're going the long way, maybe I want to go the long way too. Just to save my own tuchus. All right, so that's 65. And that's 55. So I just run across, jumping over and getting down close to the bottom of the ramp, seeing the tiger, and then looking around for you and not seeing you, going like, where'd you go? I thought we were doing this together. All right, now the tiger gets to go, unfortunately. These monsters. These tiger monsters. All right. So the tiger is rocking a move of 12 as well. So it sees me first, so it's going to come to me.
Oh.
Let's see. 55, 60. It can't quite get to me and attack. It's going to move up to me nonetheless and just roar right in my face. And I just almost poop myself out of terror. It's like, oh, help, help, help. Just screaming out as loud as I can. All right, let's do some initiative again. This is for the tiger. You got a 5. Oof. Oh, no. So the tiger has 3 attacks. If it connects with the 2 front claws, it can actually rake me with the back claws. So it's going for my armor class of 3. So it's front claws. The first attack is a 7, which misses. The second attack is a 19, which hits.
Oh.
So it rakes me for 4 damage. So when we're selecting our token to do damage, just click in your hit point field and you can do minus whatever the damage number is, and it'll auto subtract it, so you don't have to do any math. It's nice for people like me. So it rakes me with one claw, and then it comes in lunging to bite me with its massive maw. With a 15, it needs a 12. It comes in and actually freaking bites my arm. Okay, only 4 damage. I can take 4 more. And it's like got me on the arm, and I'm screaming, trying to rip my arm out. Help! 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 I'm gonna die! This tiger's gonna kill me! And the crowd is just roaring, yeah! Tiger! Just freaking out and screaming. All right, now it's our turn. You want to go first?
All right. Well, I get real concerned here, and I'm gonna like take off, follow these things, climb on up here. It's about as far as I can get, but I'm on the way.
Oh, you're going to the very top. Like, come on, help me, help me. All right, so I'm going to try to attack. Now, we have 3 attacks every 2 rounds. We're fighters, specialized. We didn't do it on the one-on-one. We should have. I apologize. I forgot about that until now. So I'm going to use my 2 attacks for this round and then 1 attack for the next round. I'm going to try to strike it with my spear twice. Its armor class is 6, so I need to get... I have a 0 modifier with my weapon. I need to get a 12 or above to hit. The first spear hit for 6. Oh, this is a large creature for 9 damage, which is my max damage that I could do. So I just jab it with the spear in its side as it's latched onto my other arm, and it roars and lets go. And then I bring the spear around in a flourish to the next, and it ducks underneath my spear thrust. But at least I got it off me. I'm screaming out to you, help, help, help. Let's do initiative.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, the tiger is going to sort of like walk up the ramp right next to me and just sort of claw at me. So first claw is a 2, which misses. It needs a 12 to hit. The second claw, oh, again, strikes me for 4 damage. This is consistently a 4 damage issue. Okay, I'm not doing well at all. Help me! You might be the winner of this tournament by default, because I die. The bite comes in and to latch onto me, and I move out of the way as this massive maw comes trying to bite my other arm to get the spear out of my hand. I'm feeling a little confident, a lot hurt, and I'm wondering where you are. Now, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm going to run up this way, and I'm going to try and leap across to the other side.
Oh, nice. Give me an
I'm
athletics
going to try
check.
and leap over
Or a
here.
strength check, I mean.
Okay.
Jump. Oh no! You jump and then you hit the ground and you're not able to catch the landing. You start sliding off. Give me a dex check so you can grab yourself. Oh no! So you started, I'm going to move you onto this back side because you didn't make the full jump. So you tried to grab on the edge, but you fell down. So that's 15 feet from the second fall. So that's a D6 for damage. So you take 1 damage from the fall. Nice.
Alrighty, I've forgotten how to put the damage.
It's okay. So select your character, and you can see the green circle. Just select the 21 and do -1.
Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go.
All right. Now I'm going to attack this stinking tiger. I'm going to get away from this edge. I'm going to attack him, and then I'm going to move back away from the edge so I don't get thrown into this pit of swinging sword death.
It's not changing the damage.
On yours? Oh, here, let me... So I select it, I just click -1, and then change it to 20.
Okay, that did it. Okay, how weird.
Okay, so I only get 1 attack this round, so hopefully I hit a 20. It's natural 20! Yes!
Woo!
All right, so natural 20s, double damage. I rolled a 7 for a large damage. It auto rolls damage on this for everyone watching. So it's going to be 14 damage. I almost take this thing out. Just jab my spear inside of it. It gives a massive roar and just sort of staggers back a little bit. I take that moment to back the F away to a little bit more safety. Just like defensively spinning back as the tiger just screams out, and the crowd goes crazy as the blood from the tiger is spurting out, and it's sort of following me as it's dripping off of my spear as I'm sort of
Ooh.
maneuvering it around and stuff, and blood just flipping around. All right, you're up. So what you
Okay,
can't...
yeah.
Oh, wait, no. We got to do initiative. I'm sorry. What you can't see is there's actually a path. I'm going to draw freehand here. There's a little path that you can sort of see that goes around from where you are, around and between the pits, underneath this big structure. So I'm going to delete that now, but just know that you can move out between those pits if you
Okay.
want to. All right,
Yeah,
so
that was gonna be my question, is if I could just go underneath them.
absolutely. All right, the tiger got a 2, so we have initiative. So go ahead.
All right.
Oh, are you going to finish the tiger? You get 2 attacks as well.
All right. So, yep,
So
we're
you
gonna
go
swing that sword at
between it,
him.
you run around to the other side and attack. So you're looking for an armor class of 6 to hit. All right, so you need to get a 12. You got a 1. So you moved up, and the tiger was sort of backing up simultaneously and sort of bumps you, and you sort of swing wildly for that first attack. You have your second attack.
All right, kitty, take this.
Nice, 17.
Yeah,
You
finally.
get your balance. You slide the long sword inside. 10 damage. How does this tiger die as you slide your sword
Oh,
into it? What does it do?
it just gurgles and it falls to the ground, and all the blood just soaks up in the sand.
You feel the thundering of the stomping in just unison of the entire crowd as they scream out in excitement about this fresh new kill as it sort of flops down on the ground off of that little ramp going up. And I sort of look back at you, sort of grabbing my arm that's actively bleeding from the tiger's bite, and my chest, which has these claw marks ripping down it. And I just sort of take a deep breath. It's on. And I charge you. Ah! Oh, can I get to you? Oh, yeah, I can right there. So I charge. I've got 2 attacks this turn. So now we're clearly against each other because you killed the tiger. My first attack comes in, and I missed. The second one, you bring your shield up, and just the spear slides off the edge of the shield. My second one gets really close, but you sort of lean back and parry it off with your sword. Again, I need an 18 to hit you. This is not easy, but we're going to do this thing. I'm going to get rid of this tiger body. All right. So let's get initiative going. Oof, I got a 1. It's not great. Hey, Spiro, thanks for tuning in. I do need to break out the healing potion. That's a good idea if I had one. Unfortunately. All right, you're up first. So you got 2 attack, or you got 1 attack this round because you had 2 last round.
Okay, so I got 1 attack.
Yeah.
Well, if you're attacking me, I gotta go right back at you, bringing that sword around and slash.
Oh no. My arm class is 3. So you're looking at a 15 is what you need. So I move back, parry it off with my spear. I only have 1 attack this round, so I thrust my spear toward you, and then I'm going to back up a little bit afterward. With a 10, I just smack into your spear itself. I'm just going to back a little bit away from that edge just to be safe. I saw you fall once, and I almost fell before, so I'm a little worried. Now, initiative. And we're both going to have 2 attacks this round, so should be pretty interesting here. Oh my goodness. All right, you go. You've got initiative.
So I get 2 attacks?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use one of them, cut the paw off the tiger.
Okay. Just whoosh.
And then I'm gonna come run up here and swing my sword at you again.
Sort of ready myself. Duck out of the way as your sword comes slicing right by. I'm going to return it with 2 attacks. My spear comes thrusted in at you. You easily step to the side and I miss. I come in for the second attack and you parry it off with your longsword. Initiative.
All right.
Ooh, a 6. Yeah, this is like impossible to hit each other. We hit the tiger though, so we can do it. So I've got initiative. I only got 1 attack. I'm going to swing my spear in at you. A 9 misses. All right, you're up.
All right.
Swing and a miss.
We're just gonna circle around to the other side. And then we're gonna swing at you.
Ah. Oh. So
Yeah.
Duck out of the way. You swing past me. Initiative. Oh, wait. Yeah. We're on initiative again. I got a 4. And we have 2 attacks this coming round. All right, we're the same. So your speed is 5, mine is 6. So you go first, then I go. So go ahead and do your worst.
Keep coming around and bring that sword up again.
Wow. The crowd's just stomping and chanting, Thorok, Thorok, Thorok. Oh my gosh, you hit me. Why would you hit me? What did I do to you? All right. 3 damage. Oh, man. I'm hurting. You swing around, feint, slice into my side. I sort of like stagger back, bleeding a little bit, looking down like, this is real. This is not a fake sword. That's bladed. Is mine bladed too? Like we killed the tiger, so it must be. But it's just this first attack and meeting me with your weapon that I'm just sort of coming to terms with this. We've been set up to die. All right, that was 1 attack. You get 1 more.
What? I'm gonna stop for a second. But what if we just don't fight?
I think they're gonna kill us if we don't kill each other. And you can see that I gotta remember his name. Arok at the top is just like, finish her! Kill her!
All right, I'll take a swing, but I'm not gonna be half-hearted at it.
Okay, I parry off your half-hearted thrust.
Like big 2-hit attack.
But I am gonna come back in at you. So I'm gonna swing. So we got 2 attacks this round. So my first one comes in with a miss. You parry it off. The second one comes in and you just duck out of the way. And I'm just sitting here going, come on, let's do this. Let's just finish this. One of us will live. One of us will be champion. We can do it. Initiative. Ooh, I got a 6. The crowd's just shouting, Thorok, Thorok. You're barely even hurt. Okay,
Nope.
I only get 1 attack this round with initiative. And I miss. You come in, batter my spear with your shield, and you get your attack.
All right.
I'm going to turn you around just so we're facing each other.
If we gotta do it, we gotta do it.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Okay, so how do I die? You bring your sword around, you strike me. That's the killing blow with 6 damage. I only have 5 hit points. So how do I die?
Well, we want to at least, try to be merciful. We'll just slit your throat. So it goes fast.
I drop down and clutch at my throat, just like trying to talk, trying to say anything, but nothing's coming out but gurgling, spitting blood from the sword wound. I drop to my knees and just sort of fall over, and my blood meets the soil like the tigers. And the crowd erupts in a chant, Thorok, Thorok, Thorok. And Arok, at the top is just screaming out, "Congratulations! We have our new champion, Tharok of Nordmar! Now, everyone, 3 cheers for Tharok!" And everyone's screaming, "Tharok! Tharok! Tharok!" And you can see people on the inside of the northern gate closest to you, sort of there with like food and a big stein of some form of grog, sort of, calm your nerves after a brutal battle. What do you do before you walk out of the arena? Do you have a moment of just sort of showing yourself up?
I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna look at Eric, and I'm gonna toss that tiger claw his direction.
Oh, oh, making a statement. You just huck it. It just flies through the air
Yeah,
and just dust flies up from where you hit it. He just sort of looks down and looks over at his massive ogre companion and then looks down at you and just sort of nods his head. The crowd is still thundering in applause and stamping their feet and shouting your name. You're the new champion of this battle. Now, as you walk off the stage and you're greeted on the inside, they have their healers there to take care of your wounds. You have food, and you get an opportunity if you want to, have some time with another slave, be it a man or woman or whatever your thing is. No kink shaming here. So you can go off and enjoy the fruits of your battle, your victory, as you can hear another big chant from Arak setting up the next battle. And that is it for this School of the Games battle. Bracket 1 is over with Tharok taking the lead. Next time, it'll be 2 different fighters, and whoever wins of that will then face off against Tharok in this tournament as we continue on. So, Kim, thank you so very much for joining me, and congratulations. Now you have to come back.
absolutely.
All right, cool. I appreciate it. For everyone watching, thank you guys for tuning in. I know this is a slightly different thing. It's just something fun I wanted to do, and it doesn't take very long, like a half hour or so. And so, why not just have a little bit of fun with it? And we're doing some great Istarian gladiator battles. And if you want to join in on it, you are more than welcome to. So shoot me an email at info@dlsaga.com and let me know if you would like to. Then we can set up a character. For these characters, I'm just running Rogues Gallery characters, just randomly generating them that way. I might up the levels next time so it's a little easier to attack, because we were whiffing a lot. But, maybe we'll go up to like, I don't know, 7th level or something and just see how that plays out. But looking forward to the next time. It's going to be next Tuesday at the same time. Does that work for you, Kim? All right. Well, we will see you all there. That does it for this bracket 1 of our Advanced Dungeons & Dragons School of the Games live play. What do you think of the battle? What did you think of the tiger? Drop a comment below or email me at info@dlsaga.com. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. And if you appreciate all the projects I produce, I've started the Patreon again. You can find the link in the description below. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of the DragonLance Saga, and hope you'll join me in that celebration. Thanks for watching. For Kim and myself, I'm Adam with DragonLance Saga. And until next time, Slanjavar.